Hello everyone, Paul here. Welcome to Jellin Outdoors. Today's topic is, why did I buy a Champion portable generator? I'm not affiliated or associated with Champion. I bought this generator with my own money. So in this video, I'm going to tell you why I purchased the Champion generator. Next to that, I'm going to tell you the features that I like and the things that I dislike about the unit. After that, I will start the unit up and let you hear how it sounds when it's running. Stay tuned to the end of the video where I'm going to let you know about 3 tips for buying equipment. These are great tips. One of them most people probably don't do. So, why did I buy a Champion generator? Well, the first reason is I already own a Champion product, a log splitter that I purchased years ago. That thing has been a solid piece of equipment. I've never had an issue. I can leave it sit for a year and I pull it out and it starts right away. Another reason why I bought a Champion generator is that they offer a selection of types, and within the selection of types they offer a great selection of models. Not only that, on their website they have a cool little tool, a generator selector, which helped me isolate the generator that best fits my needs. We'll get into that a little bit later. Another thing that I really like about Champion is that once the warranty for the product expires, you're able to get technical support for the lifetime of the unit. That's pretty cool. Another reason why I like Champion is their website, championpowerequipment.com. On their website, they have a generator selector. The selector provided me with some models to choose from. Let's move in closer and take a look at the features that I like and the things that I dislike. The first thing is the front control panel. It's clean, it's well laid out, and well labeled. The next thing is that each of the 120 volt outlets have protective covers. In addition to that, the reset switches are at a very convenient place, both for the 30 amp and the 20 amp receptacles that are here. Also, there's an Intelli gauge. This gauge here will provide the voltage, the hertz, and the number of hours the unit has run. Also, the power switch. It's just a simple, easy on-off or in-out power switch. Recoil is housed inside where it cannot catch on anything if you're transporting it. Just to note that the starting wattage and the running wattage is sufficient for the applications that I intend to use this for. Another great feature of the unit is the size of the gas cap. It's plenty large and it's located in a convenient place to refill the gas tank whenever you need. Also, the gas tank itself is 15.1 liter or 4 gallons, which will allow you for approximately 10 hours of runtime. Also, it comes with 2 very stable handles, and the handles are large enough so if you're wearing a pair of gloves, there will be no issue to get your hand in to grab it to move to wherever you want. Now the unit is about 100 pounds. You can conveniently move it yourself, or you can have a person on each handle. Another great feature about this unit is that you don't have to look for your manual if you need assistance. Right here there's a contact number that you can call for technical support. So, what are my dislikes about the unit? Well, the first one is, when you start it up, it is a bit noisy. You'll hear it later when I start it. Second thing is, these do produce a high emissions. Thankfully, I'm only going to use it occasionally. Another one of my dislikes, and it's due to the fact that it's not an expensive unit, so it is to be expected. And the issue is, or I should say, the dislike is the constant power distribution and not on demand. In other words, it doesn't have an economy mode. So in a minute I'm going to start the unit up so you can hear how loud it is. My camera is set up about 10 feet from where I'm standing. So let's get it started. To get it started, all I need to do is put the fuel on, put my choke on, toggle the power button, to pull the recoil or the starting cable, pull it until it locks. Once it locks, give it a good rip. From about 10 feet away you can hear how loud the generator is running. It's not all that bad. Let's take a look closer at the generator. I would like to share with you 3 great tips for when you go to purchase equipment. I'm going to provide them in reverse order. Tip number 3, product reviews and product comparisons. When you're online looking at product reviews, don't bother wasting your time with all the good reviews. Look at the bad ones, but be cautious of the bad reviews. Some of them really don't make any sense. Product comparison. When you're buying a piece of equipment, go online and find some videos that compare products in specific to different brands. Tip number 2, review the questions that people ask online. In many occasions, you will see a question that is asked about something that you may not have thought about. You can also ask questions if the question hasn't been asked yet. The questions are usually responded to fairly quickly. So that brings us to the number 1 tip when you're going to buy a piece of equipment, and that is download the user manual. There's more information in the user manual than you'll find anywhere else. In many cases, a good user manual reflects a good product. So review the manual and get the information that you require. For example, look at the safety information. It will let you know what PPE, personal protective equipment, you may require. So review the operating information. This will help you determine whether the equipment is difficult or easy to use. Another thing to look at is the assembly information. Are you going to require some tools? Do you have these tools? Do they provide the tools for you? Are you going to need someone to assist you, or is it something you can do on your own? Review the equipment maintenance and storage information. This will let you know whether you can service the equipment yourself or you'll have to have it serviced for you. How much is it going to cost you per year to maintain this piece of equipment? Review the parts and wiring diagrams, and also the parts list. One thing to make sure of is that the parts diagram and the wiring diagram are very clear and easy for you to read. Down the road, you may want to do maintenance. These are going to be very important tools for you. Finally, look at the troubleshooting and the warranty information. This will help you a lot with your decision. I'd like to thank you all for watching this video, and we'll see you next time on Jellin Outdoors.